Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of A Family of 5. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. In this channel, we do tech and camera review and make fun and travel videos for the entire family. In this video, we're going to talk about what I'm expecting from Sony at the Photokina 2018 live show event that will take place on September 26, 2018. This event is one of the biggest camera conventions of the year, where they do camera and technology courses, workshops, lectures, among others. But it's also the place where major camera brands like Sony and other lens companies show their newest products and heavily promote new releases. To make it very clear, this video is made before the event is taking place, so this will be only pure speculations, as I have no insider's information of any kind. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing for more information regarding new technology that is emerging and fun family videos. In this year, as you may know, Sony has released its newest camera, the Sony A7S III, which is a full-frame 24-megapixel camera that has taken the camera world by surprise. To put it simple, this camera, the A7S III, is just amazing. It has a 5-axis in-body stabilization, an amazing advanced autofocus system, it can take pictures at 10-frame continuous shooting, can record video at 6K and then samples the video to 4K. I mean, it's just a beast of a camera. If you're trying to buy this camera right now as of August 2018, you probably won't be able to do so, because it's been flying off the shelf since it was released to the market in April 2018. So, if you've been excited about the Sony brand and their camera system, you'll be even more excited once you hear about the rumors are saying about the new and redesigned Sony A7S III. Again, what we'll be talking about today are only speculations, since the camera has not been released to the market yet, but I'm going to share with you what I'm expecting from Sony at the Photokina event. So first, let's talk about the release date. Many of us have been waiting on this camera for quite some time, and I think that the Sony A7S III will be released at the Photokina event in September 2018. This is the perfect convention for Sony to release its newest camera, since Nikon recently dropped its newest version of a mirrorless system, and I'm sure Sony would love to top that with their new camera, the Sony A7S III. In addition, it has been a few months now since the release of the Sony A7S III, so I don't think that announcing the Sony A7S III will affect the sales of the A7S III. Now let's talk about what specs we're hoping the Sony A7S III will have. Of course, what everyone is anticipating, since the Sony A7S III is more of a video camera instead of a photography camera, is that it will shoot at 4K at 60 frames per second. This, in my opinion, is a very big deal, since if you want to shoot at that frame rate, your only logical option would be to buy the Canon 1DX Mark II, which comes with a hefty price tag of $5,500, or to buy the Panasonic GH5 that is much cheaper than that, but the autofocus system in that camera is not that good, and it has been criticized a lot. So, if you like to take mostly video and want to shoot the highest quality possible, I think that you will fall in love with the Sony A7S III, which will come with a price tag of approximately $3,200, which will be more cheaper than the Canon 1DX Mark II. Low light capabilities. Everyone who knows Sony cameras know that if you want to shoot video in the darkest environment possible or with very poor light, the only camera that you can probably use confidently is the Sony A7S line of cameras, or even the recently new Sony A7S III with 24 megapixels. The Sony A7S III is also a beast of a camera in the dark, but expect the Sony A7S III to be much more better than that. However, in order to do that, don't expect to have the same megapixels as the Sony A7S III. It's just not possible. The rumors are saying that it will have only 60 megapixels, and that makes more sense if you're expecting this camera to have the low light capabilities we're expecting to have. Features that we know that the Sony A7S III is going to have are the following. The camera will use the same body as the A7S III, will have dual SD card, will have the same joystick, mic jack, HDMI port as the Sony A7S III, will include the newer and improved FC battery that can shoot up to 190 minutes of non-stop video, will probably have the same or even more customizable buttons than the Sony A7S III, will have the same or even better 5-axis in-body stabilization system, will have the same or improved face detection autofocus, and will probably have the same LCD finder as the A7S III that won't dim when you're shooting in bright daylight. Things I wish the Sony A7S III will bring are the following. The one feature that most YouTubers and content creators are asking for is a flip-out screen that Sony keeps refusing to put on their newest camera system. If you want to see my other video about the best Sony camera for vlog, click the card above. Also, I would love to see if Sony included slow motion capabilities up to 180 frames per second, and that would go hand in hand with the Panasonic GH5. I also would like to see if Sony implemented a full HDMI port instead of a micro HDMI, that I currently put on their camera system. You have no idea how many times I have to go on Amazon to buy more HDMI cables because the one that I get are always breaking on me because how delicate the micro HDMI port is. In addition, I would love to see if Sony would integrate a 10-bit color in the Sony A7S3, as this would increase the amount of color shades and would improve the overall color science. And lastly, it would be great to see if Sony can put unlimited recording longer than 30 minutes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any question or comment, please write them in the section below, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I will be getting this camera as soon as it hits the market, and I will be doing a full review, so please consider subscribing.
Your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say.